Hello everyone, and welcome back to Eat, Sleep, Brief. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at the brand new Coral View Lens by PolypLab. You guys heard it right, PolypLab is actually released a brand new lens filter for your cameras, whether it's on your phone, iPads, tablets, anything of that sort. It allows you to achieve better pictures, better quality, more importantly, really show off your corals, whether if you're doing on Instagram, social media posts, or just trying to have an album in your phone, your tablet that you just want to save for your personal pleasure. So really nice of PolypLab to release this. They've included quite a few cool features on this. I'll be showing you here as soon as we open it up. So let's get right to it. Let's open it up and show you guys exactly what's inside. All right, so as soon as you open the box up, you're going to be greeted with three different items. Starting off here with the lens holder. This is obviously the piece that attaches to your phone or your tablet. You can see it has a few openings on either end or on one of the ends here. It really allows you to use it on a broad spectrum on phones like I'm an iPhone guy, so I'm not too familiar with Android, but I do know on the iPhones 7 and newer, you have two camera kind of slots for it. So obviously they've already incorporated that. For you guys that have the older iPhones, you probably only use one of them. On Android, I'm not again too familiar with the Android Samsung phones, so I'm not sure which port you'd be using, but I can tell you it will work. Certainly, it pretty much will work with any iPhone, any Android, smartphone out on the market, as well as tablets. So you shouldn't have any issues setting this up, and I wouldn't be too worried. If you are worried if it'll work with your setup, it's almost guaranteed to work. So we obviously have the clip here. We have here that I believe is a first as far as I'm aware. There's no other filter company out there that's offering a macro lens. So this is very nice of PolypLab to release this. This is a 10 times magnification macro lens here. You can see they are aluminum, so it's not no plastic cheap stuff. You can probably drop it, assuming it didn't fall on the lens itself. You should be good. But of course you don't want to be dropping it. But you can see here has PolypLab's logo, and you can see there the word macro on it. So that is that. And then next here you also have a 15K filter. So the 15K is the one that's a little bit more orange. And let me open it up, and you can see here, turning it around, you're going to see right there 15K lens. So this one here kind of will give you the 15K look, and this bad boy over here is a 20K. You can see right here the 20K right here. So typically, if you are running a bluer setup, you can alternate in between both lenses. Again, this one here is the 20K lens. Depending on your exact setup, this 20K shouldn't have an issue running. I've actually messed with both of them. This one here shouldn't have any issues running all blues, neither does that one. I do notice they'll both give you a little bit of a different look. So I really guess for your specific setup, kind of go with what looks better to your eyes. Again, every person out there is going to be running different lights, different spectrums on the lights. So it's nice of them to include two of them. So if you like a certain look, you can go with one or the other. A really nice thing I think PolypLab did, which actually took me a little bit to figure it out, is, believe it or not, you can put the macro lens on any one of these. So that is a big plus. I think they really did a nice job by offering that, which will allow you to run macro with magnification. So typically the macro lens would go above the filter like so. And then there you go. So now we have macro lens with the 20K filter right here. You can see there the magnification on it. So that's very nice of them. And then of course installing this on your clip is very straightforward. You want to be careful. The threads are fine thread, so make sure you don't strip them out. They don't need to be crazy tight. And then here quickly you can take off the macro. So what we're going to be doing right now here shortly is showing you guys a few shots, kind of how it looks. I'm going to be using both of them, or all three of them. We're going to be using the two filters, the 15K and the 20K, also followed by a little bit of macro shots with these bad boys and without them, just to show you guys. But typically you're probably going to want to be using the macro lens with either the 15 or the 20K. So let's go over to the tank and show you guys a few shots. So here you guys can see I have the 20K lens filter installed. I don't know about you guys, but this thing is amazing. I've used other filters out on the market, and I've never seen my tank look this great. And you can even go back to my videos. It just looks so natural. I really think PolypLab did a great job. I mean, look at this, guys. These colors are, you would almost think I really have no blues at all on the light. Obviously, you can tell by the fluorescence, but you know, if you were to look at the tank, you'd be like, wow, that's how it kind of looks like to the natural eye. So it's really good. I think that the 20K does a very nice replication of the tank as far as how it looks in my eye, and really allows me to share my tank not only on these YouTube videos for you guys, but for my Instagram. So let's put in the 15K filter and show you guys how that one looks compared to this one here. So the 15K, I don't know if you guys can see, but it really rules out a lot more of the blues. So you can see a lot less blue, a lot more white. You can see that the fluorescents pop a little bit better with the 20K. The 15K just gives you a little bit more of that natural look, I guess, if you would, you know, as if you were running more white lights. But again, it's very nice of PolypLab to give you both of them, so you can really see which one you like better. But you can see even here, you know, a little bit more farther away, it just looks as if I'm running a little bit more white. And obviously, as the filter states, it makes it look as if it was a 15K setup as far as your lights are concerned. So the next shot we're going to be showing you guys here coming up is going to be the macro lens. And actually the macro lens is what I'm more excited about, because I've really always wanted to do macro shots, and I've never really had any setup to do it. So very happy to share these shots here with you guys. So here we have the macro lens with the 15K filter. You can see it's a little bit more wide in the shot, but guys, I almost don't even want to talk here and just enjoy the shots here. I mean, again, you can see here, the fluorescents are popping too much with the 15K, but it's still very nice, very viewable, very pleasant. But guys, look at this. Look at the detail I'm able to pick up. I'm just so excited to start doing more update videos with you guys with these new macro lenses. I really think the money shot are this shot here of these frog spawns. I mean, look at this, guys. Let me just be quiet a little bit so we can just enjoy this shot. I mean, I'm not even joking around, guys. I can stare at this all day. Look at this. And again, this is all with the 15K filter and the macro lens. Look at this, guys. Look at my Eheim garden. It's slowly coming. I feel like turning this just into an update video. It makes, you know, making videos fun again. So very, very nice. You can see here my Eheim garden. But I really like how this filter doesn't, obviously it's not going to distort the image, because it's not like you're manually zooming in with your phone, because in doing that, you can lose a lot of detail. Anytime you do really an artificial zoom through your phone, you lose a lot of detail, and I'm sure you guys have noticed that with your phones whenever you try to manually do a zoom on the phone. Where this here, it's literally magnifying it with the lens, so the shot looks really nice. Here, what I went ahead and did, I installed the 20K filter. You can see here we really start seeing the fluorescence pop. We start seeing a little bit more detail. And again, this shot here is with the macro, and right now I put the 20K filter on. So you can really just see the colors pop. Again, all this is on my regular light settings. If I were to shoot this without the filter, you guys wouldn't be able to see really any detail here. So you can really enjoy the PolypLab filters hard at work. And you know, man, just look at this, guys. Again, this is the same Eheim you guys saw earlier, but the only difference here is it's giving it more of a 20K look, which is why you're starting to see a few more colors pop. So this shot here is with no filter on whatsoever. You can see the tank just looks blah. I mean, nothing special. I'm sure you guys would not want to see this. So here you can really see the filters really help out with this shot. So let's wrap it up, guys, end this review and give you guys my final thoughts. So that's gonna wrap up today's video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. As you see, this is kind of a must for everyone that has a phone and a tank. you kind of are going to want to have these for sure. PolypLab also at a pretty great price point considering everything you're getting. Again, there's no product as far as I'm aware out on the market that'll provide you with all three of these lenses. So you have a 15K, a 20K, and a macro lens that you can use obviously on its own or with these bad boys. So there's no one out there as far as I know that's doing it. So big shout out to PolypLab for really thinking out of the box and not only coming out with a new product, but coming out with something to solve, a lot of people's issues and what a lot of people are requesting, when they're talking about filters. So another nice thing I want to mention is each one of these do come in their own little storage containers. So again, they didn't have to do this. Very nice of them to, again, think outside the box and give you guys some really nice storage containers so you don't have to worry about scratching them up. These are, from what I can see, glass lenses. So last thing you want to do is be, putting the scratch in them, putting the ding in them, because obviously that would hinder your picture or video quality depending on what you're doing. So I am going to have a link down in the description, guys, where you guys can purchase this directly from PolypLab. There's probably one of your local aquarium or local fish shops that'll have them. So we're going to end the video here today. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down in the comment box below. If you guys aren't subscribed to my YouTube channel, be sure to subscribe. And that's going to be it, guys. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching. Happy reefing.